time it is. There we go. He's ready for the show.
It should be coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome, family. Welcome. Come on in. The door's always open, family. Come on in.
That's probably why. I forgot to do the most important part. I know. How did I mess that one up?
No, that's all.
We launched early and we're right on time at the same time. I'm starting to think that I know what I'm doing. Dangerous.
Danger, danger, danger. So this is two key things for today.
Oh, okay.
Can't forget about the baby war. People don't forget about that. Yeah, we just showed it from last strong, right?
Last strong. Less than a strong ago.
Yeah. Don't want to let that go. So gotta make that a routine.
And that's the pumping too.
Yeah, that's the key. Big key. Soften up that elbows. Open up those things. People do it all the time. But you don't do it with the water off. Just do it. Somebody down there.
We got twos.
Family, come on in. Who we got in the house? Who is it? The door's open, family. Come on in. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. We always excited over here.
Hello, Sam.
That's Sam?
Yep, we got Sam in the house.
I got this scene, Sam.
Yep.
Good to see you back, Sam. Thank you for sharing that testimony, that personal testimony with us. That was awesome.
That was awesome. Yeah.
Good to hear that. A matter of months, dealing with some neuropathy and all that, man. Wow.
Yeah, no kidding.
Awesome. We're gonna give the family a couple minutes to come in, fam, and then we're gonna get it started. We're gonna do a little talk about what we were doing, what we were talking about during our AM rising session and PM session as well.
Yeah,
Remember?
sure. I do.
Give
You
a
do
little-
want me to just cover the key points?
Yeah.
All
just these
right.
couple
All
things.
right.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, Steph? Grand
Steph.
Rising. Grand Rising.
Steph is in the house.
Happy to see you up right on time.
Absolutely. We on it. We getting it down, family. We getting it down. We got it down pat. But you know what? We keep upgrading.
Yep.
So we have to keep getting used to new stuff.
It's true. It's true. Over and over and over and over and over again.
I'm
Hey,
excited.
Seafood, did I say and over again yet?
Yeah.
Okay, and over again. I forgot that
I'm so
one.
excited with the new equipment that we got. Hey, so thank you for the donations.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you for the donations. Yeah.
No kidding. Yeah, super unexpected, huh?
We're making good use of it all. We got some new equipment, new headphones,
Yeah.
a new monitor.
Oh, that's true. That's true. So we can see everybody gathering on the Google Meets better.
We'll have it all suited up soon. We're working on it.
Yeah. Yeah, so what Sifu wanted me to get to was what we talked about on the last two meditations, which was technically this morning and last night.
That's true.
So we went into the pharynx nerve being stimulated by inhaling specifically through the nose. So this is valuable because it produces or increases the production of nitric oxide in the body. The reason why you want that is because it enlarges the blood vessels, which increases the blood flow to every single part of your body. Most notably, I would have to say your brain. But it literally helps with everything that you would possibly be doing or any activity that you could be interested in. Increasing the nitric oxide intake naturally by inhaling through the nose, stimulating that pharynx nerve.
No, stimulating, the pharynx nerve is the one you see.
Oh,
You're thinking
okay.
about this.
Oh, okay.
That's not stimulated.
What's this one
So
then?
the breath, it's not a nerve. It's just going through our sinus cavity.
Oh, okay.
And that stimulates the production of the nitric oxide.
See, it's a good thing. It's a good thing Sifu's here. So
that's why you're in training.
Okay, so inhale through the sinus.
Right, so it's going through the nasopharynx, which includes the sinus cavity.
Nasal pharynx. Okay, that's where I got them crossed
so
up.
the nasal cavity and the pharynx, they come together. Right?
Gotcha.
And inside of that passageway, we have our sinuses, right? But not through the mouth, but only through the nose. So once that air passes through the nose, that increases the production of nitric oxide. Breathing through the mouth does not do that. Now, like you said, the nitric oxide, that's going to help us with vasodilation, right? Vasodilation, vaso meaning vessel, dilation meaning that it's going to enlarge. Also, as Brother Peyton said, it's also going to bring more oxygen into our cephalic region, into the brain itself. And by having that vasodilation, that's also going to include the cardiovascular system.
Right.
Boom. Right? Bringing all that fresh chi, all that fresh prana.
It's funny to think that by breathing through your nose deeply into the lungs, you can increase your ability to breathe in through the nose more deeply into the lungs for multiple reasons, more than just doing it, but because of the stimulation that it provides and the release or increase of the production of the nitric oxide in the body.
Right. So we went a little deeper on the details with the sword finger exercise in regards to finger placement. You want to show them how the fingers fit specifically?
Yeah. All right, everybody. So thumb over the ring finger is very, very important. The lung has to do with the thumb and the triple heater.
Or triple warmer, same thing.
Triple heater, triple warmer.
There's another word I can't pronounce.
And
the SJs. I don't know how to say the Chinese name.
Chinese medicine actually regards the triple heater as an organ. Is that right?
Well, actually, the triple heater is associated with all the organs. That's why I like it being on a ring finger, because it's married to every organ. That's a good way to remember.
Interesting. Gotcha. Right. Okay.
It's married to every organ. It's associated somehow.
And then we've got this bit of the sword fingers as well. So you're bringing the index finger, folding it over the middle finger, and then folding the thumb over very specifically the ring.
Right. Perfect. So earlier, Brother Peyton mentioned something about the phrenic nerve. So spell that in there for them so they can see how it's spelled, the name of the nerve.
Who, what? What is it?
P-H-R-E-N-I-C. Nerve. So they can look that up. Now this nerve travels, it's the primary nerve dealing with our respiratory diaphragm. Why is that important? Well, we're doing diaphragmatic breathing, right? So that nerve is going to be activated more or stimulated more during our sword finger exercise by lifting up the shoulders. Remember I said that nerve passes through the C3, C4 area? You can even say C2 actually. All right? All over that. Right, so it passes through the C3, C4 area, and by lifting the shoulders up, and really lifting those shoulders up very high, right, and rolling the head back, we're actually stimulating that nerve that I just mentioned to you, that Brother Peyton just typed in. Right. Also, as we do this, think about what the inside of your body is doing right now. You're actually lifting up so the lungs are able to hang more naturally. So we're really getting into those lungs. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Yeah. So we want to, what else did we go over? We also went over, what else was it? That was about it, right?
I think that's those were our major points.
Yeah. So we talked about wide nostril breathing, and there's other reasons as well with the nostril breathing or with the belly breathing. You know, when the diaphragm, first of all, where is the diaphragm and what does it do? Right? The diaphragm separates our respiratory and our digestive tracts from each other. So it's right in between the two. It's like it's a flat, thin muscle that goes across, right? So it's going to separate our cardiovascular system and our digestive system. When we inhale, as we take that breath in, that diaphragm goes down. So think about this. If your diaphragm is going down, your lungs can fill up more. They can take up more space. You can put more oxygen in them. Right, and then when you exhale, that diaphragm comes up. It pushes that air out. I hope that makes sense, fam. So this is what you are missing if you're not coming to at least one of the meditation sessions. You're missing some valuable stuff that we may not always remember to bring back to this Patreon. So it will do you a big justice or favor to actually make sure you're reviewing the material. If you're not able to attend, make sure you review, because I'm sure we left out some things.
Yeah, and just to clear up a little bit of potential confusion between the platform and how to manage it as one of our distant disciples, we're really doing our best to concentrate everything onto the Patreon. That being said, we are also building up our free content on YouTube, and the more that you guys participate in both the YouTube and everything that we post in the Patreon, the greater service you are going to be to yourself.
That's true. So check this out, fam. By, when you review the videos on the YouTube, and we please look at one periodically. That's going to help us out with the what you call it, algorithms.
Yeah,
with the YouTube algorithms, right? And if you leave a comment, that even helps us even more, because when we reply, that helps us out in the algorithms. They'll start pushing our information up on the top and not down in the bottom, hidden. So we're all helping each other. So we can help each other by doing these little simple tidbits. So if you would, please drop some information, drop some questions, just for that reason alone. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That'll help us out in a huge way, family.
Yeah.
Anything else before we get started?
No, I think that's about it. You know, we had that new equipment. Unfortunately, we have to go get some more toys before we can play with our toys.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll get that. We'll check that out today.
But yeah, that we don't have to take up their time for that.
Yep, let's bow in.
Here.
See if we got any questions on there, bro. I can't really see. It's so small.
You got it, CP.
Thank you.
We're good to bow in there, CP.
Go ahead and take your stance, family. Go ahead and, you know how to distance yourself. These little preliminary things. And you don't have to do this, but I like doing it just for a habit. Make it a habit. Make this another habit. Begin with your knees not bent yet. Straight. Not hyperextended, but straight. And there's a method to the madness. There's a reason why I say do this. Because I want you to feel these subtle changes inside of your body. You know, I want you to really, really, really depend on the lowering of your tailbone, resulting in the knees beginning to bend by themselves, not by just bending the knee. That's an external way of doing it. We want to do it an internal way, right? So I want you to work on that. Anytime you're standing around, just play with that feeling of actually having your tailbone bend your knees. I know it sounds different, a little strange, but it works. You can feel it being settled down very softly. And that way your tailbone actually goes down and the crown goes up and your knees are not overly bent. Because that could be an issue as well. You can overly bend and you'll still lose your connection with your Tai Chi body. You want to have that Tai Chi stick man or stick woman body, right? Remember that? All right, let's go ahead. Let's bow in now. Knees are straight. Turtle back, bird chest, crown point up, chin slightly tucked in, tip of the tongue at the roof of the mouth behind the front two teeth, the hard palate on the top. The lips are slightly closed. And I know that I'm always like giving you some verbal instruction, but whenever I'm not, do your best to bring all of your senses, your auditory, your visual, your smell, your taste, everything right here. Bring everything in, unless the exercise requires you to do anything else other than that. You're going to really go internal, family. You're going to have meditation in motion. So let's go. Center yourself. Center your mind. Center your body. Calm down your breath. You may feel your heart beating. You may feel the pulse in your fingers. Ensure that your feet are comfortable on the floor, not gripping the floor, but just place ever so lightly on the floor. And let's begin with an exhale, family. Now remember, as you exhale, that tailbone is going to lead your body down. Be sincere in that. And then begin to bring the body back up with an inhale. Yeah, just like that, family. Open the heart. Open all the dantians. High, medium, low, low, medium, high. And this is the offering of self right here, beginning. Saying thank you. Thank you to all of us. Include yourself as well. Yeah, be thankful to yourself. It takes a lot of dedication to show up and train every day. You should be very thankful. Always reward yourself. Be kind to yourself. All the way up. All right. Turn it. Separate it. And then exhale. Follow it down inside. I want you to begin to get the chi flow with the upward and downward form. Yeah, I got something I'm going to put on in a second. I already got it picked out. Inhale, bring it back. I got that spiritual tune I'm going to put on. Exhale down. Keep going through this upward and downward, fam. Inhale. Find your breath. Your movement may be a little quicker or a little slower than mine. It doesn't matter, but I want it to be your natural breath all the way through. Just to get the chi flowing, just to loosen up the body, to feel yourself a little bit more. If you remember the 6 different pieces that are involved inside of this movement, go ahead and work with that. No, I got it on the side over there. I got it. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm all over there too.
Cool.
Exhale down. Yeah, you can jump in right here actually.
Okay.
Keep going upward and downward.
Thank you.
Go slow. Take them through the 6 parts.
All right. Let me get in here right, family.
Take your time. So see if you remember the 6, what we call the 6 components inside of this movement and work through it. Enjoy the movement, feel your breath all the way through. Don't look down. Don't look down, family. Always look all the way out because you'll get in the habit of looking downward. And we know looking down is a position that's not so favorable for us. We want to be in a position of power.
First is out. Second is up. Inhale. Move third eye around top of head to mud palace. Shift energy behind you. Upwards. Downwards.
I'll call it out.
Thank you, CP.
So we're going to do 1 through 6. So 1 is going forward. 2 is going up. 3 is extend the fingers to infinity. 4 is to begin to pull back from the wrists. Drop the elbow down and pull back. So, yeah. Elbow down. There you go. Good. 5, seat the hands or seat the wrists. And then 6, let go. Do it again, all the way through. Start memorizing this, family. These 6 pieces. 1 is out. 2 is upward. So I'm checking his elbows right now to make sure that the tip of the elbow is down toward the ground. Relax his elbow down. There you go. So 2 was up. 3 is extend the intention all the way out, your intent. Also the energy goes out. The fingertips, out of the toes as well. 4, remember, the wrists lead back, like a string is pulling the wrist back, straight back, until it goes up. Now 5 is seat the wrist, so bend the wrist just like that. Perfect. Yeah, that energy points are activated right there. All right, and then all the way down is 6. Start memorizing this and feel your body. As you go forward, your weight should start shifting forward. Your third eye is going out to the horizon, all the way out, the mind's eye. And then as you begin to come back in with the earth energy coming back in, the universal energy, the third eye travels behind you. The energy goes through you, and then it comes back into you from the rear. Yeah.
Yeah, such an interesting thing, pulling back and keeping this turtle back.
It's a challenge.
Yeah, it is a challenge to say the least.
So let's see if you feel mine. See if you feel mine. So he's saying that when you're pulling back, to actually have the shoulder blades, I like to say scalp because I'm going into my medical terminology, but the shoulder blades have those still in the turtle back formation seems to be a little bit of a challenge. And that's good. Good observation. Body awareness, right? So I'm going out. So this would be, are they out? They out?
Oh, they're out.
No. not nearly as like this.
Yeah, it's not like you're pulling your shoulders behind your neck.
So you want to have it. It may not be as confined
as turtleback.
Yeah,
Oh,
but when you pinch back like this, you're going to restrict more. So it's not going to be as empty as you are going forward because you're pulling back.
Gotcha.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
So it won't be as empty, but it shouldn't be full.
I get to practice more?
Go ahead. Same thing. Couple more. And then go into sword fingers. Then we're going to go into a baby, ward off, and turtle. That's the plan for today. All the way out. We'll do one or two more, family. So as Brother Peyton was saying here, when the arms are out, it's a lot easier to get rid of the shoulder blades. But as you begin to pull back here, they will reappear, but they should not be as obvious. Okay? Shoulder blades we're talking about. Scapula. There you go. And it takes work. It takes body awareness. Being soft, using intention. Now this last one, you can stop in the vertical position, going to the sword finger, shaking the front, just come up, and then you can shake it from here. Take it out to the side. Get your sword fingers, family. Remember how we just showed you how to do it specifically. We just went over it. The thumb is placed on the ring finger. There you go. So remember what's going on here. When you pull those shoulders up, right, you're stimulating the nerve and pull your head up. And then when you exhale, make the breathing sound, the S, or you can make the buzzing sound. The palms are flat. Feel that earth energy below your body, below the surface. I like to imagine that like I'm like just floating out of the sky, like on a parachute. And I feel the earth energy like sucking me down because gravity is always there. And I like to pay attention to that feeling. So go with your own breath. Do like 6 just to get that air moving around. So we've made this part of our daily routine. Daily routine. That's the only way to get the real benefits from the exercise is making it a daily routine. Every once a week or so, you're not going to get much. That's just being honest, man. So still be very, very aware of the way that your body feels, your physical body. Feel your body all the way in, all the way out. Follow that breath. The longer the breath, the better. Don't rush into the next movement until you have made a complete breath all the way in. And take your time, family. Take your time. Y'all should be starting to remember this one. I'm sure it's coming to your memory. We've been sharing this one for a while. Nice. Triple burner. 9:11 p.m. Nice. Is that the 3 chambers of Jiao can be related to the connective tissue around all organs. Thank you for that. Absolutely. All organs included with that triple warmer. I like to think that it's married to all the organs. That ring finger, that helps me remember that. I think that's about 6, huh?
I think I have one more.
Don't let me interrupt. Nice. You ready to take flight, my brother? All the way. Nice. Remember how to seal that Dantian for this last one?
Do I keep my sword fingers?
Nope. Release. Release. Make sure everything's gone. Make sure it's sincere. So you notice that last breath where he put that extra little. I explained that today why we do that earlier. That was real early, a.m. Huh? What about
Grand Rising?
6:45 a.m.
No, 5:45.
Oh yeah, 5:45. So as you complete the very last rep, family, on the sword finger, you want to seal the dantian. So how do you do that? We want to make sure that we don't have any leakages, right? The primary leakages being the anal sphincter. So we want to tighten the anal sphincter as we make that, not pushing out, but pulling in. Not pushing out, but pulling in. Now, I don't know how true it is, but I've heard that actually sealing the way that we do it with the pulling in, that can help us in regards to the prevention of hemorrhoids. I don't know how true that is, but I don't have any hemorrhoids. I don't have any rectal prolapse either. A lot of people, as they get older, they get rectal prolapse. And that's not a good thing to have to wear a diaper.
I don't even know what that is. What is that?
Well, basically meaning that your intestine are beginning to hang out of your anus.
Oh.
It can be just that serious. And then there's moderate levels as well. A moderate level would be not being able to hold your stools because you're too loose down there. People wear diapers for that reason, adults. So we can tighten that up. Also by tightening the hu yin. And family, you know what the hu yin is by now. All right? So contracting the hu yin as well. Let's go into, actually, the last time we were together, we did the baby ward off. Remember the baby ward off and how we were palpating our laogongs with our fingers as we did the ward off? Let's not let that information dissipate. Let's keep that information active and make sure we actually giving those laogongs some attention throughout the day. You know, not only when you come here, but start palpating those laogongs, family. That's your energy points. You know, palpate that. That's going to encourage the energy to come to your hands as well. We're priming the whole body, family, working on the energy centers.
Can I recommend something?
Maybe.
Cool. All right. What I want to recommend, Sifu, is that they write on a little notepad to palpate the Lao Gong and just like slap it on your fridge. Every single time you see it, just do at least one. Bloop.
Make it a habit, yeah?
Yep. Every single time you see it. You can get extra credit in. You can do 3.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
So start building up that routine, that habit of working with the Lao Gong. Getting that Lao Gong nice and soft so the energy can actually truly flow into the hands and out of the hands. So let's go into the, let's go right into the baby ward off, if you would.
Okay.
So inhale, I'll guide you through it.
Thank you, Sifu.
Inhale going into upward and downward. And then once you get to the top, go ahead and form. Yeah, see how every finger's been stimulated right there? Right. Yeah, sure. Let them see what that thing looks like. Show them that baby ward off. Here. Get your baby ward off, family. And show them what a real ward off looks, or big ward off looks like, so they can compare. So this is the big ward off, right? Right here. This forearm, basically, right? So this forearm is being represented by this knuckle, this forward right here. Small ward off, big ward off. Smart ward off is very smart. Very smart. Can do tiny things. So go ahead, family. Get them into it. Go right into the upward and downward. And stop up there. Form that ward off. And remember I gave that analogy. It's like riding a horse that I hadn't ridden since I was 7 years old, where you pull back on the reins. That's the same idea. And pumping the laogongs. So those fingers in the middle, family, once you open this hand up, these fingers right here, they're like pumping into the laogong points as you pull back. Yeah, put a little space under the armpits. Like, yeah, same idea. I want to keep the armpits open. Right, pull it in. And once it gets in, coil here and let it go, bouncing down. And then coil up, bringing it back up. And go right back into it, all the way out. Pumping out, pumping out. Pumping them? Okay. And then when we release it, let that energy go way out to the horizon. And then bring it back in, rolling them fingers, rolling them fingers. Every finger is important, family. Every finger is important. Every finger is associated with something. This is a good hand exercise, to say the least. Get that energy coming to your hands. Pumping the loud gongs, family. Good. Do a couple more, my good brother. I'm so glad to have you here with us. I can see and I can also point out things a lot better having more than one body. Here's an idea. As he coils here, and he can imagine there's a string being pulled up. Yeah. You're pulling that string up, that string of energy, you're following it up, and then out. Right. Yeah, see that? Yeah, seek that wrist. There you go. Right. And then let that thing go all the way out to the horizon. There you go. Bring it on back in. Family, add this to your toolbox. I already told you I'm being so sincere. This right here is inner door teaching. This right here is inner door teaching. Conjuring the energy. Conjure that energy. On the bottom. There you go. Feel that energy, that earth energy. Make a relationship with it. Build your relationship with that earth energy. Welcome it into your palms. Welcome it. Allow it. Yeah, look, boy, I get excited. Boy, I just start vibrating. All the way out. There you go. And just let it go as far as you want. Use your imagination, brother. Travel across the globe if you wish. Yeah, wherever you want. And then bring it back in. When it's almost gone, you just like, and just bring that little fine line back in. That little fine line. Yeah, don't. If you be rough, it's gonna run away. Gone. Because it wants that gentle play. That's what brings it in. Treat it like a welcome guest of honor that has entered your home. Allow it to come in and then follow it as it leaves, all the way to the front door. You know how you stand outside smiling at me when I'm leaving? Yeah, same idea. Yeah, that beautiful smile right there. I love it. In the Chinese eyes, you got them. All the way out, my good brother. That's what the chi loves. It loves that. It loves that playfulness. Yeah. All the way out. There you go, brother. One more. Bring it in for the family. Come on in. And take it back to Dantian. Don't leave it out there, brother. Take it right back into Dantian. That's where it wants to stay at. Family, go ahead and start using this one now. Go ahead and start using this one. Especially if you're doing any healing work. I know we got a couple practitioners here to do healing work. Reiki masters and all kinds of body workers here. Start adding this to your toolbox. This is the inner door teachings here for sure. Let's take them into the turtle after this one. We're gonna slide right into the turtle, family. And we're gonna take our time because I want you to really feel this exercise. Ooh, we got one more too.
Should I start?
You ever do it without me, my good brother?
Probably not. Probably not correctly, anyways.
Let's do it correctly. Yeah, so I don't want to do it incorrectly. But I want them to have a routine.
Yeah, I thought I could last time, and I was wrong.
That's okay. We're all learning. And that's why we're all here together. You see how much information that Soul Group shared with us on that thing right there today? I mean, every time I look on here, I learn something new. Look at that. Amazing. Every time I look on there, I learn something.
Speaking of, we're gonna have to get everybody together at some time, maybe on a Saturday podcast if somebody falls through or whatever.
We'll get that.
To get everybody introduced to each other on a live stream. That would be fun.
That'd be fun. Let's start with the ready position.
Yeah.
We're gonna slide into the turtle family. You want to join us, my good brother?
Slide now.
Oh, you can sit here. It doesn't matter. I don't like to stand around. I'd rather have a seat. I feel much better. So go ahead and start centering yourself. Feeling your body. Feeling your body. Feeling all those things. That tailbone is a big, big part, family. Don't overtuck your tailbone. You're going to cause your lower lumbar to not be able to move freely. You're going to cause friction right there in the lower lumbar, in the Ming Men. We want our Ming Men to be free to move. Feel that crown point. All the way up. We're going to start with one upward and downward. Stop right there and go right into hug the tree. Just hold the tree for a second, fam, just to get the energy circuit going. Remember the tiger's mouth, right? Make sure those thumbs are up. Thumbs are up. And when you stand as however long you feel that is comfortable. But don't rush through your practice, okay? I would rather you not even do it than to rush through it. That even rhymes. That even rhymes. Yeah, don't rush through it. I'd rather you not to do it, family. The baby ward off you're asking about, I'll fill you in on that. The baby ward off, I'll show you how it works. It should be placed very, 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 very specifically when using it as a martial because it's so small. So you want to be working with like more small areas like intercostal muscles, dealing with people's, the nerves, you know, and stuff like that. But it's definitely internal for sure. It's like a needle wrapped in cotton. Oh, you still there? Now, I like to do this before I even begin my turtle. Right? So come back in, go back to the circle hand posture, and start from there. Remember the circle hand posture?
Oh, I just did it. Maybe I didn't.
You know the circle hand like this.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Start here, family. This is the actual beginning of the practice for the turtle right here. I like to do the standing like a tree for a little warm-up just to get that energy moving real good. And now this is the beginning. You come from there, separate it. Got it here, right? Yeah, there you go. We in there, family. Now remember, what foot leads the exercise? Somebody said it. Yeah, don't worry about typing, family. You should be working right now. The left foot, right hand, right eyeball. Once you go from in the center, you're going to alternate. That's it. Feel the sky energy above, placed on your palms. Alternating. We want to do 3. We want to do 3. Oh, yeah. Follow Brother Peyton. He got this part. He got this part. There you go. Now, if you've been doing this exercise on a daily basis, if it's part of your daily routine, you may start noticing that you're running to the restroom a little more often, a little more frequently. That's normal. Here you go, bringing that down. Make sure you split that chi into left and right kidney. That rhymes too. Wow. There you go. All the way out to the side. Try, well, don't try. If you're able to extend your arms out like this, that's good. But if not, don't cause your shoulders any extra stress. Give your body a chance to adjust. Now here he is now. He's going to scoop up this earth energy. And you have to do this with your mind, with the intent. Actually going in there and picking up the earth energy and feel the relationship with the earth. This is an inhale. Remember, once you get up to about sternum level, you want to hold the breath because we're mixing water and fire together. This is holding the breath as long as you can. And then just let it go. Go into what we call a Wu-Ji breath, where you just let go of the inhale and inhale naturally. No force, no rush. The body will let you know when it's ready to breathe again. It'll actually start breathing on its own. Don't strain yourself. Keep your yi nice and gentle. Remember, you're also alternating with your eyes. As the left hand goes up, the left eye is more in focus. As the right hand goes up, the right eye is more in focus. Alternating left and right side. Take your time, family. This is the water element. There's no rush to wellness. All the way in. Pay attention to your body. Do you feel your bubbling wells on the bottom of your feet? Bring down the chi and split it into two pieces. Pinky finger first. Pinky finger first. Yes, the heart, the small intestine, leads the way. Scooping up the earth energy. Remember, this is a long breath, and you're going to hold that breath once you get up around the sternum, the tip of the xiphoid process. Hold your breath. And forget about it. Your body will begin to breathe naturally when it's ready. Don't rush it. Don't force it to do anything that it doesn't want to do. And enjoy your exercise. Pumping those laogongs. The bubbling wells become bubbling springs at some point. You'll feel that energy. It'll bounce you off the floor. Oh, those kidneys are very happy now. Those kidneys are very happy now. Look at that smile. All the way in, all the way out. Let that energy travel. That's it. I think this is our last set of 3. I want you to do one more. I want to point out one thing, just to point out something. So when you get ready to go to the next part, I'm going to follow you to make sure of one thing in particular. Enjoy it, family. Right here is what I want to point out. Right here, family. Forearms. Close that gap. Close that gap. And then split it. When the arms split, the energy splits into left and right side, left and right kidney. That's what I wanted to point out. And as you open the hands, the small finger leads first. small intestine, heart meridian, all the way in, and then all the way out. We'll make this the last one, family. All the way. This was great. Thank you, my brother. Sit there and let that body feel itself. Feel your heartbeat. Feel your temperature. Has your temperature changed?
I have to pee.
He has to pee. Good brother had to take a pee-pee. Raise your hand. You know you got to raise your hand and go to the bathroom. Okay, go ahead.
Oh no, I'm enjoying this.
Hey, what's on the agenda, baby? I want you to empty the bladder before you play with your fingers.
Okay.
Hey, family. Go ahead and continue to stand just a little bit. Use this as a meditation. 1 or 2 minutes. Just sitting there, just being accountable for what's going on inside. Just aware of that. Don't type anything. Forget about that right now. Just stand there and feel your body. Are your knees slightly bent, not overly bent? Do you feel your skeletal structure? Have you accumulated any physical stress, muscle tension during that exercise? Navigate your body. Are your toes grasping the floor? They shouldn't be. Are you causing conflict between yourself and the earth because you're holding on instead of allowing your feet to just rest very softly? Accountability. Is the chin slightly tucked in? Crown point extended up, hanging by a thread? Accountability. Just stand, family. Give me a cycle of 10 breaths, all the way in, all the way out. Follow the breath, counting the breath. And then we're going to get into the Phoenix. So I want you to be very, very meditative for your Phoenix exercise. I want you to be very meditative as the Phoenix comes out to play. You're going to work that Phoenix. Yes. Take your time, family. Take your time. Yeah. Good meditating. You can come. We're going to launch the Phoenix in a second. Just take them into a little Phoenix breath. Go from the circling hand posture. Bring out your Phoenix, family. Bring out your Phoenix, no matter how large or how small. Deliver your Phoenix, the red Phoenix. Your innate warrior, protector. Now, we should exercise the Phoenix. You know, the Phoenix is there to protect us. And if you're really putting the Phoenix to work, you got to make sure that the Phoenix is being exercised. He's always there. But we want to make sure that we're actually stimulating our heart chakra, right? We want to make sure that energy is alive. That's a portal as well. So just as we do like hip rotations, or we turn a Tai Chi ball for the lower dantian, we should do the same for the heart chakra. So you can imagine that you're actually mixing or stirring a pot that is filled with something very thick. I would think of maybe some cement, something very thick. This way you'll move very slowly and you'll stay connected throughout the full range of motion. And it's very simple, family, very simple. So go ahead and concave your chest just a bit. Turtle back is engaged. Also, as these arms are being supported, think of your kidney energy holding up the elbows. The kidneys are actually holding up the elbows and not your muscles. Do it with your intention, with your yi. Activate the kidney. That rhymes as well.
Tai Chi rapper.
At some point, I believe. So here, family. Do your best to silence or still the lower part of your body and circle the top part. Specifically, pay attention to the heart, the whole region of the heart, not just the left side of your body, but that whole region, chest region, left as well as right. Imagine that area being 3D, like a ball, like a sphere, and just circling around, stirring the pot. If your arms become tired, always put your arms down and you can go back to the ready position, or you can forget about your arms being tired and just keep going. When we learn to work through that tiredness, you will be surprised how the energy starts to move more abundantly. So once you get into making this a part of your routine, you can actually begin to designate a specific number of circles that you do in each direction. I like to do 36 in both directions, very slow. I'm talking so slow that I will put you to sleep. And my arms, they get very heavy. They feel as if they want to fall off of my body. And then I forget about them. And then the pain goes away. So if your arms are beginning to get tired, check to see that your trapezius muscles, the muscles on the top of your shoulder, make sure that they're very relaxed. Make sure that your deltoids, your shoulder muscles, are very relaxed, as well as your upper back muscles around the scapula as well. Just doing a scan of your body. Wherever it feels tense, I guarantee you those muscles have become contracted. Breathe into that space. And once you've gone in both directions, I want you to begin to close your eyes and do the same type of movement and visualize that now the wind is in front of you and out comes your phoenix. Use your imagination. What does your phoenix look like? Close your eyes, family. Trust yourself. Use your imagination. They say the phoenix moves like the wind and always arrives before us. The phoenix moves like the wind and always arrives before us. So you can trust in your phoenix, family. You're always protected. You're always protected. There's nothing for you to think about because you're never in harm's way. Never in harm's way. Not a shadow of a doubt. There's nothing to harm you because you have become untouchable. Yes, because you are more than this physical body. You have awakened your ancestral energy. Your ancestral energy has been around long before your physical body. It wants to live. It is life. It is life. A little slower, a little slower, little slower. This way you can feel everything inside. And it's not all imagination. We want to use imagination as well as feeling. We want to use both. We want to use imagination as well as feeling, family. We want to use both. At any time, if you want to put your arms down, remember this is your practice. And you can begin to build up over time. It's not a contest. There's no trophies, there's no certificates. The reward is longevity and peace. That's the reward. And there's a baby phoenix out there for you. Do a couple more rotations, brother. Always bring your phoenix back in to your heart chakra and close that space. Close it with your mind. See the phoenix go inside. See the phoenix go inside. And know that the phoenix is always working for you. Has always been working long before we ever arrived. The phoenix, the red wind, is here as a friend who brings peace, love, and longevity. Thank you, Brother Peyton.
Awesome. I stole that word from Brother Ollie.
Tai Chi 360 Bodywork. Come on and say hello to the family, please. I mean, come on, man. I know you're working, but take a little time out to say hello to the family.
Hello, family. Thank you for welcoming me and allowing me into your life. This is awesome. It's beautiful. It actually will strengthen your chi in your body. I feel tingly every time that I do this. I mean, it's getting more and more powerful, potent, and that's what I need for myself and to be able to do the long distance healing that is just unbelievable. And it is done with much, much love.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you, Sifu.
Always.
It's awesome. Oh, I'm letting my inner child play.
Thank you, my good brother. I love you so much.
I love you too, Sifu.
Hey, well, family, we got Brother Ollie's YouTube page launched off as well. Make sure you peek in over there and see exactly what we got going on. Oh, look at this, Ollie. You a rock star or something? I mean, come on. Everybody, hey, Ollie. I'm not jealous, family. I know y'all love me.
Me neither.
I know y'all tired of seeing my face.
I might be the older one, but I guess I might be the wild one. Or the second to the wild one.
Yeah, his energy is always off the chain, so I figured he must know something.
I'm the only number 2 around here.
We got anything?
You're number one. I'm number two.
We got anything we need to let the family know about? How y'all feel, family?
I think we just need to bow out.
How was the exercise?
Yeah.
Happy man, you could. How's the exercise coming along? I am feeling super strong. That's what I need to hear. Feeling super strong. Let's bow out, family. Let's bow out as a group. Can we do that?
Yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna bow out, man. Let's make a little semicircle.
Yeah.
Oh, this is there. I got these long arms there. I was born with these, actually.
You didn't grow them by doing the turtle back?
Soul groups in the house. Oh, you know, we got much love down here in South Florida. Looking forward to seeing you when you get here. It's going. I'm not going to say who's coming. We're just going to take pictures. We got 2 family members on the way already. We just gonna take pictures. Here we go, fam. Inhale. And you rise and move up. All the way up. Working with that earth chi. Open the lower, the middle, and the upper. And then this is like offering ourselves to the whole universe with sincerity. Here I am. Thank you. Now the fingers begin to pull back. Yeah. Now that earth energy is rising in the palm, right in the loud bones. Feel the sky on the top of the hands and the earth below. The left hand makes a soft fist, very soft and gentle. And the right hand covers the turtle and the snake is here. Sun and the moon. That's it. All the way back up. All the way. All the way up. That's it. And then we gotta do a threesome. We gotta do a threesome. Yeah, this is powerful. I like working with y'all. This energy is super powerful. Thank you, my friend. Come on in, my good brother. We'd like to do a threesome.
Ow! This is awesome.
Yes. Love you, family. Miss you all. We miss you all. Look forward to it. 7 p.m.
7 p.m. 7 p.m. Oh,
Gonna be sitting right here on my cushion.
oh,
Come on in, family.
oh. Are we actually gonna do that one on the Facebook every single night? Is that what we're gonna be posting on the Facebook?
I'm not sure.
Should we be making that a Patreon exclusive
I
also?
was thinking so, yeah.
It looks like only one person from the Patreons showed up so far.
We'll see who show up. If nobody show up,
All right, we'll run this.
discontinue.
We'll run this first week for the 7
First
p.m.
strong, no problem.
Yeah, thank you. First strong, no problem.
I would
Yeah.
do it all the time, whether they're there or not.
I'm gonna
Peace,
do it
family.
anyway.
You don't know.
See you tomorrow, Tracy.
I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna be here.
Grand rising, grand rising.
Oh, man. I don't know how to thank you, but say that I love you. You're
Man, we rock.